Start the news here this hour with what's happening today. We have on the peninsula another witness set to take the stand today in that hearing that's going to determine whether Scott Peterson should get a new trial.
Yeah, his attorneys continue to argue there was juror misconduct in his original trial. KRON 4's Will Tran is live in Redwood City with the very latest. Good morning, Will.
Good morning, Raina and James. Scott Peterson will be back inside the courtroom as he and his attorneys fight for a new trial, saying he never got a fair trial 18 years ago, and they even cited the Sixth Amendment yesterday, which is the right to a fair trial. They say that from the very beginning, the odds were stacked against him. Now, Peterson was physically in court yesterday. He will be back there inside again, and we do expect his family members to show up. Peterson was convicted in 2004 of killing his wife, Lacey, and their unborn son, Connor. Now, Lacey was 8 months pregnant when she disappeared on Christmas Eve in 2002. He was eventually arrested, which turned out to be a worldwide press coverage of this. This caught the attention across the globe and a media circus. He was ultimately convicted, sentenced to the death penalty, but that was overturned back in December. Now his attorneys are looking for a brand new trial to get him out of prison altogether, because they say juror number 7, also dubbed Strawberry Shortcake. Her name is Rochelle Nice. According to Peterson's attorney, they say the odds were stacked against them because of her. She did not, couple of reasons. One is that she did not disclose that she was a victim of domestic violence in the pre-trial questionnaire. Also, she did not notify anybody that she took out a restraining order. Also, throughout the whole trial, they believe that she had an objective against Scott Peterson, that even before deliberations, she allegedly said, "Justice for little Connor," meaning little man, I should say, referring to Connor, the unborn son. Got a chance to talk to a legal analyst. They say all things considered, had they knew about Rochelle Nice, they said that the defense team never would have allowed her in as part of the trial.
What the Peterson team is trying to do is show that because Miss Nice was pregnant when she was a victim of a crime, that she empathized with Lacey Peterson, that she didn't look at this evidence objectively. The defense is trying to say that had we known this information when we were selecting a jury, we never would have placed Miss Nice on the jury, and that's the key to this case.
Okay, so let's talk about Nice. Now, she claims that she was not, as far as she was concerned, a victim of domestic violence, that she was truthful in her questionnaire, that she did not have an objective against Scott Peterson, but Peterson's defense team said that she did have an objective, and that even after he was convicted, she wrote letters to him in prison asking him why did he cheat on Lacey Peterson. So we do expect this to continue. The judge could make a decision, James Arena, as early as today, whether or not he gets a new trial. Probably not, but anything could happen. And once again, this trial keeps on going. The Scott Peterson case, if you really think about it, guys, 20 years in the making, because Lacey disappeared 20 years ago, and it's still not over. Back to you.
That is a long time. All right, thank you very much, Will.
Sad story.